Our next inductee has been riding her entire life and has dedicated herself to promoting the sport of barrel racing. Let's watch Kay Whittaker Young's video.
Every little barrel racer with big rodeo dreams has Kay Young to thank for the prominence that the event holds in the arena today. Born in Valentine, Nebraska, Kay started riding as a child and has hardly been off a horse since. Her gift for working with horses was evident from the time that she was very young. At 12 years old, she got her first Women's Pro Rodeo Association permit and started competing in barrel racing and bull riding, consistently winning or placing in her events. In 1964, she was National High School Rodeo Barrel Racing Champion. In those days, barrel racing was not a standard rodeo event, and many competitions offered little or no cash prizes for it. Kay earned the money that she needed to travel and compete in rodeos by galloping racehorses and buying and training barrel horses. Kay's talent as a trainer is legendary. 7 trips to the National Finals Rodeo is an accomplishment, but entering those competitions on 5 different horses, as Kay did, is a unique feat. One breeder is called Kay the Cadillac of horse trainers. Kay's abilities go a long way towards showing everyone the connection between horse and trainer, said her friend rodeo champ Larry Mahan. Her friend Carol Winchell, a rancher in Nebraska, said, "I saw her ride horses I would not have gotten in a box stall with." In 1975, Kay was elected to the office of first vice president of the Women's Pro Rodeo Association, and in 1976, she became president. At that time, barrel racing was not a standard rodeo event, and Kay began a campaign to have it established as such and to improve ground conditions and pay. "All I want to do is make a living at rodeoing," she said at the time. "That means I don't want to spend every penny I make going from one rodeo to another 800 miles away. All you do is pay your bills and go down the road, and if you're lucky, you break even." Kay has given an exponential amount of support to the sport of barrel racing. Kay served on the board of the Barrel Fraternities of America for 19 years since the inception of the organization, only taking 1 year off for the birth of her son. Kay produced a film promoting barrel racing to PRCA committees, and she even used an applause meter to gauge the popularity of the event. It always came in close second to bull riding. Her efforts were ultimately successful, and now barrel racing is one of the fastest growing and most contested rodeo events in the country. Today, Kay continues competing in barrel races and fraternities and has set arena records for the fastest time. She also trains and works with numerous horses every year at a ranch in Overbrook, Oklahoma, dedicating much of that time to rehabilitating horses that others have given up on. Under Kay's guidance, many of these revitalized horses are able to return to competition. Kay was a trendsetter in the field, as demonstrated by the barrel racing clinics she created, promoted, and conducted in the 1970s and 1980s throughout the United States and in Brazil. Her skill, knowledge, and understanding of the horse influenced many horses and cowgirls. Additionally, Young's longevity in the field is one of her many accomplishments. She continues to compete and win to this day. Kay always shares all of her knowledge with the students, holding nothing back, said Carol Winchell, and she is one of the few people who rides every horse at the clinic. Kay wants to understand the horse, and to do this, she recognizes that she must ride rather than observe. Kay's entire life has revolved around horses, said her friend and nominator Revon Nielsen. Kay's job description includes every aspect of the equine industry: breeding, buying and selling, feeding, training, showing, and competing, doctoring, teaching, and performing clinics, and winning. Kay Young is the consummate horsewoman, and she has left an important mark on the sport of rodeo. And so, for her skill and sensitivity with horses, for her accomplishments in the rodeo arena, and for her tireless efforts to advance barrel racing in the United States, we warmly welcome Kay Whittaker Young to the National Cowgirl Hall of Fame.
Please welcome to the stage Kay Whittaker Young 2009 inductee into the Cowgirl Hall of Fame.
This is more nerve-wracking than riding down the alleyway to my first NFR. When informed I was being inducted into the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, my first thought was, I'm not good enough. My second thought was, I'm not old enough to be in a museum. After some thoughtful moments, I realized why people use cliches, because this is an honor, one I deeply appreciate, not because I feel qualified, but because of the people who precede me, who broke the barriers, set the standards for women in our Western lifestyle. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to my friends and family. No one is a success without help. My husband, Sam, who is a constant source of encouragement and love, and the best farrier a barrel racer could ever have. Thank you, and much love to my son, Zach, who is a tireless worker, great motivator, and my best friend. This is so nerve-wracking. Also, thank you to my owners who have enough confidence in my ability to entrust their wonderfully talented horses into my care. Thank you to all my other friends and colleagues who have supported me through the years, and especially those who have taken time to be here with me today. Thank you to the Cowgirl Board of Trustees who felt I was worthy of this honor. Lastly, thank you to all the great horses I have had the pleasure to ride. As a competitor, you are only as good as the horse lets you be, and I would not be here without the lessons, trials, opportunities, and spirit that those great horses have given me. Vaughn Wilson, thank you for the beautiful portrait. That was just incredible. Who says life is not a bowl of cherries? This says it all. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kay. Thank you.